Niccolò Machiavelli was born in Florence in 1469, into a city unlike any the world had known. Florence was alive with art, power, ambition, and betrayal. It was the heart of the Renaissance, and also a battlefield of politics. Machiavelli was born to a modest but educated family. His father was a lawyer who could not practice due to debt, but he owned books, rare and precious in that age. From those books, young Niccolò learned Latin, history, Roman politics, and the lives of ancient leaders. From an early age, he became fascinated not with ideals, but with how power truly worked. Florence was unstable. Governments rose and collapsed. Families were exiled. Leaders were praised one year and executed the next. Machiavelli watched carefully. In 1498, at just 29 years old, his life changed. After the fall of the radical preacher Savonarola, Florence formed a new republic, and Machiavelli was appointed second chancellor. Suddenly, the young observer was inside the machine. For 14 years, he served the Florentine Republic. He negotiated with kings. He traveled across Europe. He met Cesare Borgia, a ruthless ruler whose discipline and cruelty left a lasting impression. Machiavelli admired his effectiveness, not his morality. He believed something radical for his time, that politics should be studied as it is, not as people wish it to be. Then everything collapsed. In 1512, the powerful Medici family returned to Florence with foreign support. The Republic fell overnight. Machiavelli was dismissed, then accused of conspiracy, then arrested. He was imprisoned, tortured on the rack, and broken physically and politically. Eventually released, he was banished from public life. The man who once advised governments was now forgotten. He returned to his small farm outside Florence, poor, humiliated, and invisible. But it was there, in isolation, that he began to write. He studied ancient Rome. He replayed the failures of Florence. He examined leaders who succeeded, and those who fell. From this came a short, dangerous book, The Prince. It was not written as a celebration of cruelty, but as a survival manual for rulers in a violent world. Machiavelli argued that leaders must be realistic, that good intentions alone could destroy a state, that mercy without strength invited chaos. He wrote that it was safer for a ruler to be feared than loved, if he could not be both. These words would echo for centuries, but few understand his true motive. Machiavelli did not write The Prince to glorify tyranny. He wrote it in desperation, hoping the Medici would read it and restore him to service. They never did. The book circulated privately during his lifetime. It brought him no power, no position, no redemption. Instead, he lived quietly, writing plays, histories, and letters, often humorous, often bitter. In his later years, he completed Discourses on Livy, a work that revealed something most people miss. Machiavelli actually believed republics were stronger than dictatorships. He loved freedom, but he also understood human nature. He saw that people are often selfish, that fear moves faster than virtue, that power punishes naivety. When Machiavelli died in 1527, he was nearly forgotten. But after his death, The Prince spread across Europe. Kings read it. Popes condemned it. Philosophers argued over it. His name became synonymous with manipulation. Machiavellian. Yet the man himself was more complex. He did not invent evil. He described it. He did not celebrate corruption. He warned what happens when ideals meet reality unprepared. Niccolò Machiavelli was not a monster. He was a man who lived through chaos and tried to explain it. And 5 centuries later, the world is still debating his truth.